It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we'll watch Tyler Conklin. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Jets and the Colts on Sunday night primetime.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this primetime contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're underway on Sunday night. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I'd played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 43. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First down throw here from Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. Into the red zone. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. to the pick. Richardson back to the air. Moore's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Taylor now, up the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a major source of optimism from their fan base, this rookie from Texas A&M.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Play made by E.J. Speed. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. Big man showing up the yards. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. On first down, it's Richardson. Puts his body on the line, and he got it!
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Richardson now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Zaire Franklin. And the Colts get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play made by E.J. Speed. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They're throwing it. That throw finds Conklin. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Colts will take over. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Richardson to throw. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled with markers down. This
Personal
one
foul.
should be on the
Roughing
defense.
the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Running it after the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Make it, caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Throwing now, following the turnover. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here comes Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Play made by E.J. Speed. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second down and 5. Here's Hall once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll go right side with Hall. Still has room inside the 15. Has the New York touchdown. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy, a lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing now, Richardson. Completed left side to Thomas. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap.
Still
because the
first
holding
down.
call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10. They're running the option, short side. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Taylor again. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. 3rd and long, it's Richardson.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they get this down to the 28.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down for a loss. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They go right back to Hall. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw now. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Conklin brings it in. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 16. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Colts get to him. He goes down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This one finds Taylor. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They'll throw again. Richardson bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's complete to Pittman. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. Richardson now. Complete beyond the marker. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. Aaron Jones, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Skylar Thompson, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Finally, on Monday Night Football, the showdown in the Lone Star State, Texans and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's complete to Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. On the move, past the 40. Still fighting forward. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. It's It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by T.J. Reed. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Airing it out to start this drive. Hall there to haul it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here we go, 2nd and very long. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They give to Hall on the draw. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down. Greg Zuerlein headed out. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the players, certainly not okay in a coach's eye. And with as many as they've had here, Brock, gonna be tough to play these highlights back after this game.
Yeah, tough but essential, Kate, because watching these plays, this is the difference between good and great. I got to be around Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning didn't watch his highlights. He watched his sacks, he watched his interceptions. He wanted to critique himself through these difficult circumstances. And when you do, well, you could become a Hall of Famer like Peyton. I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
2nd down, here's an option to the right. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Richardson back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Starts his return from the 23. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now here comes the New York offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Able to hit Hall. Complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hall running between the tackles. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try and throw it here. He's got it over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. A give left side for Hall. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll try it left with Allen. Has some space inside the 15. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Wilson's got it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Pass play now. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Julian Blackman. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. The screen pass falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that grows the lead to 27.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. On first down, it's Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 46. Taylor makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. First down read option. He keeps it running right. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. Richardson. This one finds Taylor. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Colts have it to start the fourth, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now Richardson to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Option give to Taylor. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. He'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
This offense ready to get going again now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
On target to his man Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To throw, Richardson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's more of the catch out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead. They'll throw again. Richardson able to get it to Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other to give him a chance to make a play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and goal for Richardson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession and that's simply a drop.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. This throw is cut. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Here's Hall once more. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. I'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Jets out to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, it's Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They go right back to Hall. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now, Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. This one taken in by Granson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the win goes to the Jets. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.